Yesterday I visited Annunciation Parish and School for a time of prayer, and I left a rosary there and prayed through Our Lady of the Annunciation for healing for that community. Like you, I am deeply saddened by this horrific event and the taking of the lives of children, our dear children, and the wounding of others, including a young girl who is still in ICU. It breaks my heart as it does yours as well. I felt called there to be there to bear witness to those lives, to bear witness to that community and all who have been caught up in such a horrific time. And even as I say this, we hear stories where there is light coming from the darkness. Some of the bravery, the acts of sacrifice, the acts of goodness and kindness from that community, including their pastor, Father Dennis Sarin, who preached a beautiful homily the weekend after the shooting. Today, friends, we hear the psalmist sing beautifully this: "In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge." The Lord is our refuge. God continues to be our refuge. Do we come to God with the concerns and burdens we have? God invites us to come and place our burdens, all our struggles, our hopes, our dreams, our fears in Him. And what Jill noted in her beautiful reflection is there is a gap between God's wisdom and our present life. We have so many things coming at us, and God invites us in her language, beautiful language, to make space for God, to make space for Jesus as we seek a more integrative life, a more holy life in this world. Everything we need is in discerning and doing God's will. All that we need. When we discern, discover, and do God's will, things happen in a great way. We may have burdens like Paul was talking about in the second reading today, but we know God is journeying with us, that we are on God's path. And even if we have days where we don't do that perfectly, God invites us back to that path. To discern God's will and to do the will of God is what fulfillment and where fulfillment is and is found. Earlier today in Rome, Pope Leo had his first canonizations. Two men from the 20th century, Giorgio Frassati, who was 24 when he died, and Carlo Acutis, who died in 1991, 15 when he died. Like Paul, they were free even at that young age. Their lives were marked by prayer and charity and goodness, prayer before the Blessed Sacrament. And Pope Leo noted and called young people to follow that path, saying, do not waste our lives on frivolous pursuits, but rather take up the call of Jesus to follow Him wherever He calls us. That's the reading today in the gospel. As Jill noted, Jesus wants all of us, full measure, no matter the cost. It's worth it. It's worth it. We know this by faith, and the lives of the saints manifest this. They are free, not perfect, right? Not without sin, but they live in freedom like Paul, who lived a radical freedom. It's why he can give Onesimus back to the community he founded. Friends, as I conclude, as a nation, we are anything but free. In the land of the free, we are not free. We are attached to our phones. We see the mental health manifestations of this for our young people. We are attached to unfettered autonomy. We are attached to our guns. We are attached to our guns. Pope Leo called the Sunday in his Angelus after the shooting to end the pandemic of arms, and he spoke specifically about gun violence in the United States and the carnage that it has wrought. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in the Second Amendment as an American. I believe in the Heller. I think the Heller decision was right. it got a lot of pushback. However, in the United States, we do not believe in absolutes when it comes to rights. We don't. It's always balanced with the public good. The rest of the world looks at us and are alarmed and bewildered at our lack of reasonable gun legislation. We are also attached, and it comes from we the people, to politics that do not serve the common good on both sides. So friends, it's time for Catholics to stand up. We have beautiful Catholic social teaching and moral teaching which exhorts us to a balanced life. A life where we enjoy our freedoms and also promote the common good. And we do everything we can to protect the lives of our dear children. So friends, I have hope. There is hope that is afoot. I have hope in Pope Leo. I think he might be the best pope we've had in 100 years. That's my early read. I just think he's terrific. He has an extraordinary background. I think he's off to a wonderful start. We have 50 people signed up for Christian initiation for this fall. That gives me great hope, and there's a number who are also interviewing. This is wonderful. This is happening in Woodbury and other places as well. This is light in the darkness. I have hope when I see the acts of bravery, including that wonderful principal at Annunciation who has this line, which is very instructive for us. He calls us to pray with our feet, right? Pray with our feet. Do something constructive. That's the call to me and to you. And as Catholics, we can have such a positive influence. Friends, I have hope because you're here. You are people of faith. You're people of justice. You're people of courage. Let's pray with our feet.